thing that's been just everyone's been talking about it. 100 black men versus one gorilla. Or as it was said previously, 100 niggas versus a gorilla. Niggas win. Now, first I was like, hell no, we couldn't. Because we it's no way this gorilla would decimate us. But I want to play a piece of this, not the whole thing, from Brother Van Lathan from Higher Learning with him and Rachel Lindsay. This is a hilarious way. He turned me around and made me think it was possible. He made me think that maybe I'm tripping, thinking that we can't do this.
Feet, 400 pounds, but brolic as fuck, though. Wingspan of an average sized gorilla, 8 feet. Key weaknesses of the gorilla: limited endurance, fragile organs.
But for those that are only listening, he has one of your boards up.
I know. I was like, he got my dry erase board.
And he's broken down how other niggas can beat a gorilla.
100 guys, we're not going to all attack at the same time. We're going to attack in waves, and we're going to have different skill sets for how we attack. First thing I got to tell you guys, this is very important down here. Some will die. The first wave, these are the meat sacks. Oh, yeah, big, burly guys. Over 300 pounds. Vince Wilfork types. They got to get blood in the eyes of the gorilla. We need the gorilla to be slippery, falling over, the whole nine. We have to bloody things up. Second wave are the runners. Now, these guys aren't going to die a lot because their job is really not to engage with the gorilla. So the runners are there to taunt him and to disorient him even further. So we're talking about Noah Lyles type of guy. He's going to chase. Remember, it's slippery. We need the gorilla's heart rate up. Third wave, the light brutes. The light brutes are going to kick the arms and the legs of the gorilla. Beat on his arms. Beat on his fucking legs. Kick his fucking throat. Kick the gorilla. Kick him. Philip Rowe. Shout out to my nigga Philip. Philip, I love you.
He also killed you.
But Philip, you got to go with the light brutes. Fourth wave, heavy brutes. These are your Aaron Donalds. They're taking advantage of a weakened gorilla. Mm-hmm. They take advantage of him.
And they're more mobile. They're more agile. Mobile. Yeah, they're big, but I know when you do football players, I can talk about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. See what the fuck I'm talking about? Fifth wave, the finishers. The John Jones types. Politics aside. Vital striking now from guys who are big and strong, but technically sound. If we execute this plan, motivated and unafraid, and with the knowledge, some will die. We can win.
But yo, this thing, so
where does this even stem from? Like, okay, I just be wondering. I'm like, I showed up to the conversation too late on Twitter, and I just was like, okay, how did we get here? Because like this, that was all that was on my timeline. Threads was sinners still, and I want to circle back to that, by the way. And then you had X that just was talking about the gorilla versus 100 men, and I'm just like, how did we get here? Where did this start?
So someone just sparked it up. Let me give him his love. Dream chasing Mike.
Okay.
He put it out there, and now this became a thing. Now you have primate scientists jumping in, talking about it all over the web. Like it. Yo, when people, I'm telling you, and when black people, we really do be taste making and making shit exciting for y'all on the internet. That's like, yeah, this came from a regular.
Where did this come from exactly? What was you saying, Mr. Dream Chaser, or what was you thinking about? How did this come about? You just like, hey, hey, you think 100 niggas can beat up a gorilla?
No, not unless we do the Van Lathan plan that we just showed.
Absolutely not. Because I was like, somebody gonna have to bring a gun to the knife fight because
no guns.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, somebody would end up having to do that because too many lives would have been lost.
So when we get older, Don, we'll see this on TV. Watch. I have a theory. I believe by the time I'm an older man, we will. You've seen the movie The Running Man before, right? Oh. It's with Arnold Schwarzenegger in it, and I forgot the young lady in it. But Yaphet Kotto's in it, a couple of people. So the whole concept of the movie is, if you're a criminal, basically the whole concept is criminals can decide to go on this game show and fight through all these different people trying to kill them. And you gain more money, or you can gain your freedom. But it's real. So like they're real, and they giving all these other people that are chasing you like buffed up stuff. Like they got flamethrowers and all kinds, and you ain't got nothing but a suit on.
Okay, this happened in real life.
I think it will by the time when we're like in our 70s and 80s, it'll be on TV. I'm almost guaranteed.
100 men versus the gorilla.
I don't know about that. That's phase 2. Phase 1, I think.
Okay. So all right. Okay. I was trying to follow you.
Now, I could see somebody putting some money together low key and hollering at like 100 prisoners and being like, "Hey, y'all want to get 5 years off your books? Fight this gorilla." Now, I had a whole nother concept with it was not nefarious like this. I had an idea for a prison football league. I had an idea for a full-on prison football league where you can go to different prisons and play each other and stuff, like a real league. And if your team is winning, everybody gets stake, so you won't even get fucked with. Like people gonna be helping you out. Like they want you to win for everybody can get steak dinners. I was gonna have it on pay-per-view, and prison, and it wasn't gonna be that many rules with it. It was gonna be.
Isn't that like The Longest Yard?
No, somewhat. But think about the video game Blitz. Remember NFL Blitz?
No.
For all
I know the name, but I didn't play it.
It's basically NBA Jam but football.
Okay.
So you can do a little extra. We'll have some rules to keep everything up and up. But somebody, Dom, but they speeded up the Running Man timeline for the Running Man to be on our TVs. This dude sack chase. What is it? Not sack chasing. What did it say his name was?
Dream Chaser.
Yeah. He sped up the process with getting this going, because there's some man right now literally thinking, how could I get 100 niggas to fight a gorilla? And the way they gonna do it is prisoners. Watch. I'm telling you, it's
you're going back to like
gladiators
of the Roman Empire and the Colosseum.
Yes, but the way that people are going to be able to justify it, just like the Greeks and the Romans did, is that they're prisoners. Because people now are really thinking, could 100 niggas really be the gorilla? People want to see this now. There is money in the air for this now, Dom. I'm a marketing guy. I know this. I'm telling you. Somebody's not knowing it right now. And if anything, maybe we may not see it, but I guarantee you somebody like one of them sheiks over there that's got a whole bunch of money is doing it now, planning it. We may not never see it or not, but they gonna have it over there going on. Watch what I say.
This is why
actually
education is important, guys. Using
3 months from now,
sound.
We're gonna hear a rumor that the
things happen. Sometimes where people end up in jail that don't deserve to be there, that don't belong there, falsely, accused.
You're going to see Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. He's the richest sheikh in the world at $300 billion he's worth. You're going to see him and one of his sons do this on some down low Fight Island type shit, where it's just going to be just for their own amusement. I am telling you this.
I believe you.
This is what I believe about life. And I know people like, this nigga is spazzing out about this.
Yes.
Because ideas I always tell people, if you come up with an idea in your head or you speak it in the world, get on it, because that means it's in the world now. So that means it's going to go to someone else that's going to be able to do that shit, or going to get the energy or go forth with that idea, and they're going to think it's their idea. And sometimes your own ideas may be of someone else's idea that put it in the universe. And I believe God, the creator, is like, hey, it's out here now. Somebody get on it. And this is what the 100 gorillas did for these rich cats. Now it's literally somebody right now like, okay, maybe we can't get the gorillas, but what about 100 chimpanzees? Like, I'm telling you, it's going to be someone is going to do this, try this. and it's gonna be on. It might not be on TV. It's gonna be some private shit, and somebody's gonna be like, "Hey man, I heard over in Dubai they are doing the 100 niggas versus the gorilla thing, and shipping cats in. And if you survive, you get $100 million, like $1 million or something."
Oh, child.
I mean, is that's not even? I mean, low key, is that? No, that's if I don't even know if it'd be a human rights violation. Does the UN get involved with that? If they're giving them, huh? What?
Yes, you are crazy. Look, okay,
no, yes, because of animal cruelty. That's why. Gotcha.
You know,
it's not because of the humans, right?
Especially if they're the blacks, they're not really going to say too much. But it's the animals.
No, it's not going to be just black people though, because them sheiks going to want a little bit of everybody over there. We're using 100 niggas.
The animal cruelty part. If that's all they care about,
yeah.
Not the niggers.
Now, but if it was if outside the animal cruelty, is it illegal to do something like this outside the animal cruelty? Because people do boxing matches and stuff, all kind of crazy stuff, and sign depending on the country. So the UN, any of my political people, would the UN be involved in this? Sans the animal rights. If there was a world where the animal rights thing wasn't an issue, would we still be in issues with the United Nations over 100 niggas against the gorilla? I just need to know for all of my somebody, my political brothers and sisters that know the human rights, all the international jargon. Please hit us up. Let us know what how that is. But man, that was. I'm telling you, look, 100 niggas versus gorilla is gonna be coming somewhere soon.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share with everybody.